For anyone who is still wondering of what I have in store for my future schedules, I just want to get this out of the way. I just finished LGBT month. It's all set. The videos are going to be uploaded once we enter June, along with a new intro and outro. But when it comes to my May schedule, that is where I'm going to be inactive, to the point that most of the videos that I'm going to be uploading for that month are mostly videos for fun, not for reviews or anything. Granted, I could do reactions, but at the same time, I need to find videos that got me invested before I make my reactions. So, just to get this out of the way, with LGBT month completely finished, I've uploaded all the videos on Patreon, but of course, they're only for Patreons, which means that you have to pay me $2 in order to watch all 13 videos. One, which is this tribute video, and while the rest is 11 reviews, along with a fanfic reading, which I was planning to say for Summer Palooza, but considering that I've decided to move that for an Oreo schedule, I really think that LGBT month is going to be interesting, but at the same time, it's going to be a mixed bag. Because let me tell you, I was really looking forward to do this month since I've learned about LGBT last year, to the point that I desperately want to have my perspective on certain pairings of the representation of itself. Even if it's mostly a mixed bag, keep in mind this is the first LGBT month, and if you want to look at these videos ahead of time, then you have to be a Patreon in order to watch all the videos until the public in June of this year. Granted, I can understand that you guys would rather wait in order for a video to be uploaded publicly, but to be perfectly honest, I really need to have some good use into Patreon, considering that I only have 4 Patreons that pay me $10 per month. But then again, I don't really blame them since they're focusing on other material. Now for the next topic involving Summer Palooza is my Camp Cola versus We Baby Bears video. I was originally gonna have this video uploaded in early July, but since that I'm working on other Summer Palooza videos, it's gonna be coming out at the end of July, or midway in July, but to be honest with you, this video was a lot more complicated than I thought. I started recording the first sections / categories of this video, and it was in February, which means it was 2 months ago. And as of now, I reviewed all the episodes of Camp Cola, and all that's left is to review the second half of We Baby Bears from Season 1, along with adding new sections that, let's just say, there's a lot to be discussed. Because let me tell you, this video was a lot longer than I thought. And even if I could have split them into multiple parts, putting everything together really seems like a good choice. Because for one, you can take your time to watch the video. 2, there was so much information that I've come up with involving this comparison that is actually unbelievable that I've managed to make it this far. And 3, I want to use this video for my famous people tier. I understand that paying 22 videos for one video is a difficult decision, but believe me when I say this. If this video was fully detailed and it was less than 40 minutes, then this would definitely work out. But considering that copyright and so much ideas being scrapped can be a lot more complicated to make a video this long, then this video is what is really qualified for this tier. Because believe me when I say this, this video, Camp Koa versus We Baby Bills, was a lot more difficult for me to get back to whenever I finished a few bits of footage along with doing other videos in the meantime. And the fact that this is taking me longer than any other video I have ever done aside from the fanfic readings is honestly unbelievable. Granted, it is debatable if using a video for this tier is mostly questionable, but let me tell you, this video was put in a lot more effort when it comes to my perspective. Even if the editing isn't really the best, I try my best to make nearly this huge video really important, regardless if other people would make shorter videos of what they feel, because I wasn't planning on reviewing so many episodes. It wasn't the original plan since before we got the information that We Baby Bills was getting delayed. And the more I think about it, it's gonna be a lot more complicated to think that two spin-offs that are completely different from each other, aside from the fact that the characters are aged down, really sums up on the impression of where I'm coming from, is basically what I should have expressed involving Camp Koa when it aired in March of last year. Let me tell you, I really, really, really hope that this video can get the attention as being an exclusive video for my famous people tier. Because I am going to make a link video about the release date of the project, which is something I don't usually do with my other videos. So keep this in mind. Even if you are mostly desperate to watch this video way ahead, then this tier is available, and keep this in mind, these videos don't happen that often. It's only going to be this video, and once you're done with it, you can only give me $22. If I'm going to make another video similar to this, when it comes to informations and the critiques and the analysis, then you're gonna pay me another $22. That's basically how the famous people tier works when it comes to videos like this. I know full well that even though that a length of a video requires more payments, but at the same time, I'm not that greedy. I was greedy when it comes to the monthly people tier, but that was before my schedule took changes for either the best or the worst. Because let me tell you, Summer Palooza 4, since that it's actually going to be a reality, is going to put in a lot more attention, to the point that I might consider on skipping out September. I mean, I can do October, but when it comes to September, I don't even feel like I need to make videos for that month, because I was putting a lot more stress into getting to these videos for the sake of making each month important. Let me tell you, the earlier months of this year, including this month, was mostly stressful, to the point that I ended up making 1 to 2 videos per week, and was still going through that gimmick until this month is over. And then once we get into June, it seems like I'm going back to the way I was, but at the same time, the reality is that I need more time in order to sacrifice other schedules for the sake of making other schedules better. Because as far as I'm concerned, I have less and less of a passion to make videos, but at the same time, videos like this are basically the main attraction. Even though that my latest videos got more attention because they're still the latest videos, and then tomorrow I'm going to be uploading another video that I've already made 2 months ago. So, just to make this clear, it's a possibility that my schedule could be a lot more limited compared to what I have in store. I know some of you guys requested me to do reviews, and I wanted to do another Cartoon Crisis in the future, but at the same time, I can't be able to do those schedules if I need to cool down and save those schedules for a different time, because for what I have in store in November is mostly the Lincoln Torture video, which is not really an essay because, to be perfectly honest, nearly all these videos, aside from fanfic readings, are unscripted. But I know full well that whenever I do a schedule like that, it has to be at the right time. At this point, this year just isn't the right time to do another Cartoon Crisis. Even if some of you guys were desperately wanting me to do a month dedicated of reviewing bad episodes. I just really hope you understand that. So the only thing that I'm doing right now is doing Summer Palooza 4 videos. I just finished one video, but I need to edit it. And I was planning on doing multiple videos, but the energy in me just isn't enough. And the We Baby Bears vs. Camp Cola video will happen, but I still need more time. Because believe me when I say this, regardless if that video is going to be hours upon hours, it's really intentional. Because it's me analyzing the information of both spin-offs and the episodes. Because believe me, I wouldn't even talk about the informations involving both spin-offs because I will have scrapped them entirely. I'm Lonely Fanboy 4 here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.